The breakfast today has been very insightful. The audience participated really well, and us as the Career Cafe, we're really grateful for everybody who showed up here. We are looking forward to the partnerships and the collaborations that this gathering today is going to bond, and we can't wait to have more people input their thoughts and also their thinking in our platform.
This meeting is very critical because we live in very critical times. We have a continental agenda, Agenda 2063, which is the Africa we want, which is youth-driven, private sector-driven. But when we look at what is happening in this space, disruptions with official development assistance, AI, people are losing jobs, people are going to lose jobs. We can no longer afford to be reactive. We have to be proactive. We need a fit-for-purpose workforce. And we need guidance, evidence grounded in real time to advise governments, to advise stakeholders on what a fit-for-purpose workforce should look like. AI is disrupting stuff. The educational system, everybody is saying that there is a disconnect between the educational system, the workspace, and industry. Agriculture, we are aware and very conscious that is on one of the most underexploited opportunities for the continent. And we know, look at what happened in Accra regarding the future, what is happening within the health workspace. In 2030, we are going to need over 8 million healthcare workers. We can no longer be reactive. We need a system, we need a platform where people can talk, where people can think and advise in real time and provide clear guidance on what a fit-for-purpose workforce should be for the continent, which is, as we all know, the main competitive advantage that we have for the world come 2050. We are aware of the fact that the workforce, the youth, African youth is going to be 42% of the African youth, or 42% of youth globally by 2050 are going to be African. So are we ready for the challenges and the opportunities? That's against this backdrop that we came up with the idea of this initiative of the rethinking, a think tank to continuously think on the fit-for-purpose or future of workforce for the continent.
The future of work that we're coming to is a future of intelligence, because every type of work will change. And the question is not if we are or if we should. The world will change around you, either you like it or not. A set of people have designed the new world for you. So you can sit in this room, have all the conversations you want. Doesn't matter. The world has been reset. Either you reset, you figure out very quickly how that reset will affect you as well.
Africa has a challenge and a gap for thinking. And I wanted to just first applaud this thought around, can we start thinking, and not as Kenyans only. If I sit down or your young person is sitting, you ask him, what are you doing? I'm thinking. Thinking about what? You can't just be idle thinking. You understand? The way we view thinking, we think is a form of idleness. But thinking must be structured.
This think tank is going to be very research intensive. The second, the focus on data, analyzing what has happened, what's happening, and foresight. And the third, translating the evidence that is going to be translated, to be generated into policy. How do we communicate this evidence to policymakers for change?
We might need just a platform. We might just need a platform that brings all these different people together to think what is needed, to think what the future looks like, where we are, what the next steps are. We have the capacity as a people, as a continent, we have the infrastructure that is needed, but what I think is currently missing is what infrastructure.
My name is Stacy, founder and marketing lead at Serene Technologies, and today I was at the Career Cafe breakfast conversation, and I feel it was a very much needed and insightful conversation. One thing that I really took away that will really stick with me is that in all this conversation as Africans and how the future of work will look for us, is that one thing we should not give away is our ability to think. We have AI, we have automation and everything else that's coming up. But if we do not step back in all of this and think, we take away the one thing that we're able to add into all this, and even our creativity every step of the way.
This was just the beginning of the conversation. As we mentioned, here in Nairobi, we are meeting again in Kigali to continue the same conversation, bringing in diverse stakeholders just to think around these things, the challenges that we are facing, the opportunities that we have for the future, and what a fit for purpose workforce is going to look like for the continent.